the Baltimore Ravens. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Go now. Henry. I got you, son. Hey, check.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Check 43. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Kill, run it.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 70 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Got it? Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Watch QB drop. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Recon, 132 fighter. Check. Now. Check 50. No. Off.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Earl Thomas in on the stop. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's a strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? 60 or. Check tight, check tight, check tight. Watch twins, watch twins. 80 weapons. Hey, Alpha, you ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Back to throw. He'll have a first down past the 40. And able to find Dorsett. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. A third down gain of 19.
First down, New England.
Let's go. 70, Indy. 55. You got 61. Matchbox lights. Check 24. Defense.
Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Come on, set.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Topper.
On the ground, Michelle. He's got the first down here inside the 30. There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 41 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the table and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll run it with Cohen. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Ready? 50, wait. 51. I got one. Kill. Kill. Go.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They come up in an offset eye. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. This is Cohen. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Shit. Watch the kill.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round.
Yes. Ringo. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Go.
I'm scared. Hey, check right. Watching your five.
Look at me. Go. Leo. Get it.
2nd and 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 45 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Hey.
Motion. Check three.
Look, squeeze.
Check. Quick dad.
5.
He'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Check 24, check 24. Kill. Check hot route. Hot, it's a 6. Pull it, hot. Check.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Check. Fresno.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Tighten up. Slam. Swing. Switch gears. Check safety.
A give to Cohen. He heads right. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 15. That one good for 37 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Whip. Watch the whip. Slam. Watch out.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 15 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. 50, plant.
Let's go, team.
X3, 218, chop it.
It's going to be a long day.
Hey!
Paxton.
Hey, Charlie!
Now this time he'll look to throw. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Jalen Ferguson in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
I'm not so crazy about where they decided to run that play, but I like the play itself because if you continue to run it and show it, you're going to create openings that you hope to exploit later in the game.
That's it, baby. You don't run it.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Hey, let's go. Switch up. SOS. Check 9. What?
They run. This is Cohen. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Okay, ready. 51's mine. I'm coming.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tariq Cohen saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, exit.
55's mine, guys. 55.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Hey, check mine.
2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Check. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
132 fighter.
Come on in here. Come get some.
Now.
Come get some.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The Patriots send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
65. Check 43. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Kill, kill, kill.
Check 37. Check 37.
Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Touch the outlaw. Ready? Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. We got 4. We got 4. Switch. Rotate. Smith. Cut. Go. Mike 51. Mike 51. Too little, cut. 20 for the rest.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
The keeper brought down at the 48-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. That is caught by Cohen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Come on, set. Put your running. You got 3 down.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michel. And he's got some space here. There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
At the 29-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
We got double up. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 13. Switch.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Hey, lock it. Check 3, go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, 81 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check three. Deuce. Switch. Shoot. Check. Shady weapon. Check. 36.
Now Cohen. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Here's a handoff to Cohen running right. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check 99. Set.
Now Howard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 33-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a give running left. It's Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's a gain of 6.
They try again with Cohen. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Check. Pick that.
They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
You got tight right there. Tight dog. Wide. Get wide. Check it out, read.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Powers over it.
He's dead in his pads, didn't he? On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now a handoff to Cohen running left side. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score,
They come up in an offset eye. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
51, Mike. Mike 51. Here I come.
Sponge.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cohen, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Ready to break.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Man up, bang, 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 bang.
Go.
Check it back.
Nice.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Switch gears.
Rock it.
Whip. Watch the whip. Slam.
Look at me. Zipper.
Come to me, it's me.
Shoot.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, shoot.
Watch out.
Guard.
Watch the
Look at me. Go. Back. Leo. Hit it.
He'll drop to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. On the ground is Michel. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
He's crossing. He's checking crack.
X3. 218. Chop. Go.
Back to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Now. Go. What? Squeeze.
Check 9. Watch the eye.
Fair. Be triple.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got? Give me some. Give me some.
On 1st down, Cohen. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 45 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, lock it. Crunch.
They'll drop the throw. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Hey, Haywood.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Patriots send out their punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Kill, kill, kill. Check 37. Check 37.
Now a give right side. It's Cohen. Yeah, looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Watch that. Check 50. Check 50. No. Off. Check 31. Check 31.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Steps away. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
52. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you. He's checking.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 24. Watch 24. Kill.
Roll out.
He's coming. We got double up.
5.
Hey, turn it up.
2.
They'll look to throw. Dorsett making the catch. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Rock it. Hey, high 7. Go.
Kill. Turn up.
Hit it.
They'll set up a throw. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 18 big yards on that one and a New England 1st down.
Set, ready? 18 Gator.
Come on. Alert 3.
General West. Hey, Foxtrot.
Back to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 42.
Here we go. 30 base.
I can't believe they even let you play.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, Alpha.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Yeah.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Watch twitch.
Look at me. Door.
Watch the shit.
Leo. Step.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down.
22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. Go.
Now back to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. In for the score, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
On the set. 51 for Mike. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. So with that knee, they take care of business in the divisional round. They'll be back here at home next weekend. One more hurdle to get to the big show.
The good feelings, they just keep coming. They get to ride that wave for at least one more week because they have their big prize in their eyes, and that's getting into the Super Bowl. But they have to win next week after winning this one.
Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because they're going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are...